Now, this all happened one day near December's end, and there was two neighbors calling on an old cowboy friend. Well, they found his shanty so meager and lean, made gay with 1,000 boughs of green. Well, the old cowboy was a-sittin', face all a-shined, when he suddenly stopped as he stitched some twine, and he said, "Oh, Pards, you won't believe this, but at dawn today, when the old cock was a-crowing the night away, the Lord appeared to me in a dream and said, 'I'm coming, your guest to be.' So I've been busy with feet astir, and I've been lining my walls with branches of fir, and the table's all spread, and the kettle's all shined, and over the rafters the holly's twined. Now I'm going to wait for the Lord to appear, and I'll listen closely, so I will hear his step as he nears my humble place. I'm going to open the door and look on his face." So his friends went on home and left the old cowboy alone, for this was the happiest day that he had known. For long since his family had passed away, the old cowboy had spent many a lonely Christmas day. But he knew, with the Lord as his Christmas guest, this Christmas would by far be his best. So he listened with only joy in his heart, and with every sound he would rise with a start and look for the Lord to be at his door, like the vision that he had saw a few hours before. So he ran to the window after hearing the sound, but all he could see on this snow-covered ground was a shabby beggar with shoes were torn and his clothes were all ragged and worn. But the old cowboy was touched as he went to the door, and he said, "You know, your feet must be frozen and sore. You know, I got some boots underneath the bunk for you, and maybe a coat that'll keep you warm, too." So with grateful heart, the man went away. But the old cowboy noticed the time of day and wondered what made the Lord so late, and how much longer he would have to wait. But he heard a knock, and he ran to the door, but it was only a stranger once more. A bent old lady with a shawl of black and a bundle of kindling was piled on her back. She asked only for a place to rest, but now that was reserved for the old cowboy's great guest. But her voice seemed to plead, "Don't send me away. Let me rest for a while on Christmas Day." So the old cowboy brewed her up a steaming cup and told her to sit at the table and sup. But after she left, he was filled with dismay, for he saw that the hours were a-slipping away, and the Lord hadn't come as he said he would, and well, the old cowboy felt sure he was misunderstood. When out of the stillness he heard a cry, "Please help me and tell me, where am I?" So again he opened this friendly door and stood disappointed as twice before. Well, it was only a child who had wandered away and was lost from her family on Christmas Day. And again the old cowboy's heart was heavy and sad, but well, he knew he should make the little girl glad. So he called her in and wiped her tears and quieted all of her childish fears. Then he led her back to her home once more. But as he entered his own darkened door, well, he knew the Lord was not coming today, for the hours of Christmas, well, had just passed away. So he went to his bunk and he knelt down to pray, and he said, "Dear Lord, why did you delay? What kept you from coming to call on me? For I wanted so much your face to see." When soft in the silence a voice he heard, "Lift up your head, for I have kept my word. 3 times my shadow crossed your floor, and 3 times I came to your lonely door. I was the beggar with bruised cold feet, and I was the woman you gave something to eat. I was the child on the homeless street. 3 times I knocked, and 3 times I came in, and each time I found the warmth of a friend, for all the gifts, love is the best, and I was honored to be your Christmas guest.